Sometimes the things we do with the best intentions end up hurting us the most. You wake up each day trying to do what's right for your body, eating healthy, staying active, drinking water. But what if I told you that some of your so-called healthy habits are quietly destroying one of the most vital parts of your well-being, your prostate? It's a truth most men never hear until it's too late. The foods you thought were nourishing you, the supplements you believed were protecting you, and the routines you trusted may be the very reasons your energy feels drained, your nights restless, your confidence slipping away. Your body whispers long before it screams, and those whispers fatigue, frequent urination, discomfort are your body's way of begging you to listen. Real health isn't found in trends or quick fixes, it's found in awareness, balance, and truth. So today, I want you to pause and question everything you've been told about healthy living. Because real strength begins when you stop following blindly and start listening deeply to your own body, to science, and to the signals that have been there all along. Not every healthy habit supports prostate longevity, some quietly inflame and weaken it. We live in a world where health advice is shouted from every direction. Eat this, avoid that, take these supplements, exercise this way, but no one tells you that your prostate, that small walnut-sized gland, is one of the most sensitive organs in your body. It reacts to everything: your diet, your stress, your hormones, your sleep. And sometimes, the very routines you believe are keeping you young and strong are slowly undermining your vitality. You may think you're doing everything right. You eat clean, you hit the gym, you drink plenty of water, you take your daily vitamins. Yet, you still feel tired. Your energy dips, and your confidence isn't what it used to be. That's because health isn't one size fits all. What benefits one organ might burden another. The prostate doesn't just suffer from neglect, it suffers from misguided care. Let's start with one of the biggest myths: overhydration. We were constantly told to drink more water, but too much of a good thing can backfire. When you flood your body with excessive fluids, you not cleansing your system, you overworking it, your bladder becomes irritated, and your prostate gets caught in the storm. Frequent urination, especially at night, isn't just an inconvenience, it's a cry for balance. Your prostate sits at the crossroads of your urinary system, and when that balance is disturbed, inflammation begins to brew. Then there is your obsession with low-fat foods. For years, you've been told that fat is the enemy, but healthy fats are the foundation of hormonal health. Your prostate depends on balanced testosterone levels, and cutting too much fat from your diet can disrupt that delicate equilibrium. Omega-3 fatty acids, from fish, olive oil, and avocados, don't just proper your heart, they reduce inflammation that silently damages your prostate. Ironically, the low-fat and diet foods you reach for are often loaded with artificial additives, sugars, and chemicals that increase oxidative stress, a direct pathway to prostate trouble. Let's talk about exercise. Staying active is essential, but overtraining can become a hidden enemy. Intense workouts without proper recovery flood your body with stress hormones like cortisol. When your body is stuck in a constant state of stress, inflammation takes root, and your prostate feels the impact first. You don't have to push harder every day sometimes. Healing comes from slowing down, stretching, breathing, and listening. Your body doesn't thrive on exhaustion. It thrives on harmony. And what about your supplements? Those bottles lined up neatly on your shelf, promising vitality and strength. Many men take synthetic vitamins without realizing that more isn't always better. Some high-dose supplements, especially those with calcium or zinc, can build up and interfere with prostate function. Your body needs nutrients from real food, not just pills. The liver and kidneys have to work harder to process synthetic additives, and the prostate, once again, bears the consequence of imbalance. Even your morning cup of coffee or green tea, something you believe boosts focus and metabolism, can become problematic in excess. Caffeine irritates the bladder and increases inflammation in the lower pelvic region. It doesn't mean you must give it up entirely, but moderation is everything. Listen to your body's signals. If you find yourself running to the bathroom often, struggling to sleep, or feeling wired and anxious, your body is asking you to cut back. Perhaps the most overlooked healthy habit TBR hat harms the prostate is chronic stress. You may meditate occasionally or take a walk when overwhelmed, but deep down, many men carry the invisible weight of worry, expectations, and unspoken fears. Stress hormones constrict blood flow, slow cellular repair, and create an inflammatory environment IBR inside the body. The prostate, rich in nerve endings and sensitive tissues, reacts strongly to this internal tension. Learning to manage stress, not through temporary escapes but through genuine emotional release and rest, is one of the most powerful ways to restore prostate health. It's time to unlearn what you've been taught and start honoring what your body has been trying to tell you. Every ache, every restless night, every subtle change in your body is a message. Real health doesn't come from trends, products, or routines. It comes from awareness. Your prostate doesn't need perfection. It needs attention, care, and understanding. When you replace blind habits with mindful choices, you give your body the chance to heal, to balance, and to thrive. So pause for a moment. Reflect. Are your habits serving your health, or are they silently stealing it? The path to true vitality begins NBROT with doing more, but with doing better with listen. To your body. Quiet wisdom and respecting its boundaries. Because sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do isn't to add another habit, but to let go of the ones that no longer serve you. Your prostate and your future self will thank YBROU for it. Awareness and balance matter more than blind routine. In today's world, we're surrounded by noise, endless health advice, quick fixes, and routines that promise transformation. Everywhere you look, there's someone telling you what to eat, how to move, when to sleep, and what to take. And without realizing it, many people begin to live by these rules instead of listening to the quiet voice of their own body. You start following routines not because they feel right, but because you've been told they're healthy. Yet true health isn't about routines, it's about awareness. It's about being present enough to notice what your body is truly asking for and having the courage to honor it. So many men wake up every morning and live by patterns that once served them but now slowly drain them. They eat the same foods, perform the same workouts, take the same pills, and ignore the same discomfort, all in the name of consistency. But consistency without awareness becomes blindness. What used to strengthen you can now harm you if your body has changed, and it always does. The body you had at 40 is not the same at 60. Hormones shift, metabolism slows, inflammation increases, and the prostate becomes more sensitive. Yet most continue their habits, believing that repetition equals health. The truth is, balance is the key, not repetition. Awareness means noticing the subtle signs your body gives before the real damage begins. It means recognizing that waking up tired even after a full night's sleep isn't normal. That constant urge to urinate isn't just aging. That low energy, brain fog, or restlessness is your body's cry for change. But instead of listening, we often cover up these signs: more caffeine to fight fatigue, more exercise to feel productive, more supplements to feel secure. And in doing so, we lose connection with what truly keeps us healthy: balance. Think about how you treat your car. You wouldn't drive thousands of miles without checking the oil, changing the tires, or listening for strange noises. Yet, when it comes to your body, you ignore the signals. Awareness is like tuning in to those early warning sounds. It prevents a breakdown before it happens. For your prostate, this awareness could mean noticing how your body reacts to certain foods, how often you feel bloated or fatigued, or how your sleep and emotions affect your urinary hemoglobin. These are small details, but they reveal the truth long before tests do. Balance, on the other hand, is the art of living between extremes. It's understanding that more isn't always better. You can drink endless water and expect healing, just as you can deprive yourself and expect strength. Balance means giving your body variety: rest when it's tired, nourishment when it's hungry, movement when it's stiff, and silence when it's overwhelmed. It means allowing your system to recover, your hormones to regulate, and your prostate to function without constant stress. Overworking, overthinking, and overdoing, all in the name of health, are the quiet thieves of vitality. Many men believe that discipline alone builds health, but discipline without awareness builds rigidity. Health is in T, built through control it, S, built through connection. When you eat, are you eating mindfully tabor sting, noticing, listening, or are you just following another diet rule? When you exercise, are you pushing your body past exhaustion because you think pain equals progress? The truth is, your body isn't T your enemy to conquer. It's your greatest teacher. It constantly communicates through your breathe, your energy, your digestion, your sleep, your mood, but awareness requires slowing down enough to hear those messages. Balance also means emotional balance. The mind and body are not separate. Your thoughts shape your chemistry. Constant stress, guilt, or anxiety can do more harm to your prostate and hormones than any meal ever could. True awareness means noticing not only what you do but how you feel when you do it. If your routine leaves you exhausted, anxious, or joyless, it's not healthy no matter how scientific it sounds. Your health journey isn't T about following someone else's path. It's C about building a relationship with your own body, one rooted in awareness and trust. When you become aware, you start to see that balance is not a destination but a rhythm. Some days your body needs movement, other days it needs stillness. Some days it thrives on salads, other days it craves warmth and comfort. Awareness teaches you to respond, not react, to live in tune with what your body needs today, not what worked yesterday. So pause and reflect. Are your habits healing you, or are they quietly harming you? Are you listening to your body's wisdom, or are you forcing it into PBR patterns that no longer serve it? Awareness and balance will always guide you toward real health, the kind that doesn't depend on trends, but on truth. Because your body already knows what it needs. All you have to do is listen. When you honor that awareness and live in balance, you don't just protect your prostate. You protect your peace, your energy, and your life. Real strength comes from understanding your body's unique needs, not following generic advice. We live in a world overflowing with health information articles, influencers, doctors, and so-called experts telling you exactly what to eat, how to exercise, and what to avoid. But here's the truth that most people never tell you. Your body isn't like anyone else's. It carries your story, your habits, your stress, your experiences, your genetics. What heals one person can harm another. What energizes someone else may leave you drained. And when it comes to something as sensitive and vital as your prostate, generic health advice can quietly lead you down a path of imbalance and frustration. Strength isn't about doing what everyone else is doing it. About tuning into what you need. You might be told to drink more water, BBRUT, if your bladder is overactive or your prostate is enlarged. More water may mean endless trips to the bathroom and restless nights. You might be told to eat plant-based, but your body could thrive better with moderate animal protein. You might hear that vigorous workouts are key to longevity, but your joints, hormones, or recovery rate may tell a different story. That's why true strength comes not from conformity but from curiosity, the willingness to explore what works for you. Your body speaks a language that only awareness can interpret. Fatigue, stiffness, discomfort, bloating, restlessness. These aren't random annoyances, they messages. Too often, we silence them with pills, caffeine, or willpower. We think being strong means pushing through pain or discomfort, but real strength means stopping long enough to ask, why is my body reacting this way? The strongest men aren't TBR, ones who ignore their symptoms, they the ones who pay attention. They know that the body never betrays them. It simply reveals what needs care. When you understand your body's unique needs, you stop comparing yourself to others. You realize that your path to health might not look like anyone else's. Maybe you need more rest than others. Maybe your digestion reacts differently to certain foods. Maybe your body heals best with calm, steady movement instead of high-intensity workouts. And that's okay. You are not meant to fit into someone else's version of health. You are meant to design our own one that aligns with your energy, your rhythm, and your truth. The problem with generic health advice is that it assumes we all the same. It ignores individuality. It ignores history. It ignores biology. Take prostate health, for example. Some men respond beautifully to a plant-rich diaper tea, while others lose vital nutrients when they give up good sources of protein and fat. Some need specific supplements, while others find that their prostate improves the moment they cut them out. That S because your body is an a formula, S a conversation. You can fix it by memorizing rules, YBROU heal it by listening. And listening requires humility, the courage to admit that even the best advice might not be right for you. It means letting go of the belief that someone else knows your body better than you do. The truth is, no one can feel what you feel. No doctor, no book, no video. On LBRY. You can sense when something feels off, when something clicks, when your energy rises or falls. That awareness is your greatest tool for healing. Real strength also means patience. Your body doesn't change overnight. It needs consistency, kindness, and time. When you understand its needs, you stop chasing quick results and start building lasting balance. You stop punishing it for not performing and start nurturing it back to harmony. You begin to notice small improvements, better sleep, steadier mood, lighter energy, and those small victories become your foundation for true strength. Many people chase the illusion of strength, big muscles, long workouts, perfect diets, but inside they were exhausted. They live by someone else's rules, ignoring the whispers of their own body. But real strength isn't about control, it's about connection. It's about waking up and asking, what does my body need from me today? Some days, it needs discipline. Other days, it needs rest. Some days, it needs nourishment. Other days, it needs stillness. The more you listen, the more it responds with vitality, clarity, and peace. When you begin to honor your body's individuality, you discover that health isn't a destination, it's a relationship. You stop fighting your body and start working with it. You learn what foods make you feel light, what habits restore your energy, what emotions drain your strength. And slowly, the confusion fades. The exhaustion lessens. The imbalance begins to heal. Because strength isn't about pushing harder, it's about understanding deeper. So stop measuring your health by someone else's standards. Stop forcing your body into molds it was never meant to fit. The path to true vitality lies not in imitation, but in intuition. Your body is your lifelong cobra companion, your most honest guide. Trust it, learn from it, and respect it. When you finally understand your body's unique needs, you don't just protect your prostate. You protect your life's energy. That's what real strength looks like. Not the power to endure pain, but the wisdom to live in harmony with yourself. Real strength comes from understanding your body's unique needs, not following generic advice. Every man's body tells a different story, one shaped by his lifestyle, stress, age, and choices. Yet, too often we chase one-size-fits-all health routines, believing what works for others will work for us. True strength begins the moment you stop following trends and start listening to your own body. It speaks in subtle ways through fatigue, restlessness, discomfort, and energy shifts. Ignoring those signals in the name of discipline or health only pushes you further from balance. What nourishes one man can harm another. Some thrive on intense workouts. Others need gentler movement. Some improve with high-protein diets. Others heal through plant-rich meals. There's no universal rule, only personal awareness. Understanding your body means building a partnership with it, not controlling it. It's choosing rest when you re-exhausted, hydration when you re-dry, and calm when you re-stressed. Strength isn't about pushing harder, it's about aligning deeper. When you honor your body's individuality, you move from struggle to flow, from confusion to clarity. Your health stops being a battle and becomes a relationship, one guided by awareness, patience, and self-trust. That's where real strength and healing begins.